Hello humans, I'm the TheAlienDoctor, but you can call me Alien, and welcome back to another episode of Pinacraft Season 3. Today is episode 4, and we're going to be doing some stuff, mostly messing around with horses, or at least to begin with. But before we do any of that, I want to check a couple of stuff. So first of all, last episode it was obviously the Christmas special. I obviously built this area for all of the people, the Pinecraft people, to put gifts for each other. So I thought it could be a good idea to check if any more gifts have arrived, because I've been off the server for a couple of days. So we've got Alien and ooh, Blackjack at the casino. There's some stuff of me in between episodes where I basically spent quite a lot of my diamonds at that place. But anyway, a sugar box from Toad that it looks like it's full of various resources. Some gunpowder, I think this is from Hypno. Got some sugar cane, slime, netherite from Easy, some coal, and some free terraforming job from Perry. Yeah, anyway, that is really, really nice of all of the Pinecraft members. So thank you everyone for that. So the other thing I do just want to quickly check is if we have sold any more Pinecoins. So let's see. Oh, yes, we have. And that is what I like to see. And same in this one as well. So a total of 15 diamonds from the Pinecoin, which is really nice. And just to show you that I'm not taking these diamonds for myself, I actually have a separate box in my shulker box, just called the bank, and this is where I'm putting everything that's been exchanged for Pinecoin right now. And this is also a good way to figure out how much Pinecoin we actually have in the market. But anyway, that isn't what I'm doing today. We're not really going to be doing much with Pinecoin, or maybe we will later, but to begin with, there is some other stuff I want to do. There is actually a specific reason I asked for these sugar canes, because we can turn them into sugar, and over here, and then we can use this sugar to get a swiftness potion. But before we do that, we actually need to get ourselves up some nether wart. So to begin with, we're going to be going on a mission to get nether wart, because I want some speed potions. And the reason I want speed potions is because there is a bug in Minecraft Bedrock Edition that basically allows you to get very overpowered speed horses, and I want to get some. So, yeah, it's time to get some nether wart. Although I think before we do that, it's probably a good idea to get our elytra, because I get the feeling this is going to be an elytra trip. So conveniently, it's actually pretty easy to find nether fortresses thanks to this website called chunkbase.com. So as you can see here, I've just put in my X and Z coordinates in the nether, of course, and this red dot right here is actually us. So we need to go to this red dot, which is actually a nether fortress, and hopefully we'll find some nether wart there, unless it's all been taken already. So those coordinates are 213, 55, so I'll just put them on my second screen and head over there. And this is going to be incredibly easy because we happen to have an elytra, which is incredibly useful. And whoa, I didn't realize how close it was. Jeez, okay, well, I've already found it. That's actually a really nice blaze spawn as well, to make like a blaze farm in or something. Although, I imagine because it's actually so close to everything else, I'm going to take a guess that there isn't actually any nether wart left in this one, but we'll still take a look around anyway. Oh, okay, I really should have bought a totem, shouldn't I? Really should have bought a totem. Let's just, whoa, lava there. What on earth? That is not safe. Nether wart, we could really do with going down here, couldn't we? Because normally nether wart generates like inside a building, right? Whoa, whoa. Oh, I need food. Oh, I need, whoa. Okay, things are happening. Stuff's getting real, guys. I mean, come on. There's got to be... First of all, can we just cover that guy? Yeah, that's right. I one-shot with the sharpness 5, apparently. Didn't even realize I did that. Boom. Boom. Well, this is a room where nether wart would have been, but it's already been stolen. Yeah, I imagine that there won't be any left then. I mean, to be fair, this is actually a rather large fortress by the looks of things. But yeah, people have definitely been here before. So we may have some issues. Whilst I'm here, I might also try and get some cheeky... Yeah, wither skeleton skulls. Exactly what I was looking for. Oh, there's another. There's another. Okay, well... Oh, whoa. We actually got a skull. Nice. I really was not expecting that. I guess with looting 3 on Bedrock Edition, the odds are pretty good. And oh, look at this. We've even found ourselves, we found ourselves a lot of mobs. Let me just deal with these guys first. And as I was saying, we found ourselves some nether wart, although If I destroy this, is this just going to cause lava to spill everywhere? Yep. No, it's going to burn. Don't burn. Okay, well, there's one left, which is good. We don't actually need that much, to be fair. Nice job on the world generation game. Ow, go away. Get out of here. Okay, well, we have 20 nether wart. 20 nether wart honestly isn't that bad. So I would call that a pretty successful trip, if I do say so myself. We managed to get one with a skeleton skull, which we're going to put here, because I'm pretty sure somebody's actually stolen a head, which isn't very nice, but anyway. And yeah, we also have basically all this other junk, and then lastly the nether wall, which is obviously what we actually need and what we went for, that sort of thing. So we should just be able to put this in here, and it should brew awkward potion. There we go, and yeah, we have awkward potion. So now I believe if we give this sugar, we should get a speed potion. Yeah, there we go. So we have potions of swiftness. Now, obviously, we need to make it a splash potion using gunpowder so that we can actually throw it to the horse. Okay, there we go. So we now have 3 splash potions of swiftness. There's not really any point in increasing the time on them or anything like that, because to be completely honest, 2 minutes is plenty of time for us to just breed the 2 horses together. Now, if you don't know how this bug works, basically what happens is that you breed 2 horses that have the speed potion effect, and then the child will actually have permanently the speed potion effect, and you can basically keep doing this. So anyway, 1 behind a coin or diamond per 32 for golden carrots. So here we go, 32 golden carrots for, how many was it? 1 behind a coin. There we go. So now we have 32 golden carrots, which we can obviously use to breed the horses. All we got to do is actually breed them. Also, I just want to say, shout out to Toad, who actually donated this horse. Toad's horse is the one with diamond armor. But anyway, if we just throw down this splash potion without riding the horse, boom. Hopefully they are both affected. I think they are. And then we breed them. We should get, yes, another horse. Beautiful. And I did not realize Bedrock Edition had different sized horses. Okay, there we go. So this horse has now grown up. I need to get it a saddle, and then we should see that it's actually way, way faster than it's meant to be. And put a saddle on it, then it should be at least a little bit faster than the other one. Admittedly, this is kind of hard to test whether it actually is faster. Now, I can tell that we're going to need a few more carrots, so I am just going to buy 16 golden carrots, and I'm still going to pay 1 pine a coin, even though technically I've been robbed, but whatever. I need all the golden carrots I can get right now. So there we go. We've got these 2. Now, these both have the speed effect. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe this one doesn't have speed. I'm not sure why that would be. This one certainly does. So seeing as this already has the speed, we'll take it outside and then we'll breed up these 2. So here we go. Speed. Look at me, please. We need you both in the same area. Oh, they keep running away. Maybe we do this in a hole somewhere. Boom. Throw down the speed. They definitely both have speed. We now breed them. And we should get, yet again, another horse. Now, this horse should be even faster than the other 2. And you know what? Just from it walking around, you can see that it is faster when it, like, properly runs. So as you saw by that time lapse, we now have a couple of fast horses. So this is Toad's original horse, and then this is one of the horses I'm going to give Toad, because he obviously donated the horse in the first place, which is quite nice of him. And then this is the fast horse, which I decided to name Subject A1, because it's like the first fast horse that we've actually created. And you can see right here, he is admittedly certainly not the fastest horse in the world. You can probably get a horse that is about this fast in the wild. However, I get the feeling if we breed him a few more times, then his offspring will be even faster, which is kind of what we want, because I think I'm going to create a few more of these horses, because I kind of want to see how fast we can actually get it. Let's just say today was just more of a test to see whether this bug is still in the game or not. But yeah, in the future, I'm certainly going to be playing a lot more with this idea of the fact that you can create these these super fast horses. Now, I did record most of the horse breeding clips yesterday, and in the meantime, this shop has popped out of nowhere. And it's selling ice, as you can see right here, although it is completely out of stock. Or is it? Nope, there is some stock here. It's not got loads of ice, however, it has got a little bit, which is quite nice. And the good thing is they're actually selling it only for Pinecoin. Nowhere around here does it mention diamonds, which is really, really good, because we want to try and push people using Pinecoin, not diamond, so it's good to see somebody is actually selling something for only Pinecoin. Now, I was flying around for a little bit earlier, and then I noticed something up here in the sky, so I thought maybe we should go ahead and do a little bit of investigation, because this looks interesting, because there are a couple of farms up here, as you can see, including that, which looks to me like an ice farm. So I'm going to assume that whoever built this is the owner of the ice shop, because they obviously have the ice farm here. They've also got a mob farm, which actually hasn't been doing that bad. Somehow it's actually producing rabbits, which is mildly impressive. You can see they've just got a basic setup here. They totally did not copy me with the armor stand days in game thing. Nope, not at all. And then we've got that AFK room, and it looks like a ton of zero-tick farms. This looks like a zero-tick kelp farm that's actually broken. Because for some reason, whilst you can't zero-tick sugarcane, you can zero-tick kelp, which is really weird. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys this for no particular reason, to be completely honest, other than the fact that it made me realize something. We have built hardly any farms this season at all. Like, if you actually take a look at how many farms we've built, it's actually quite a small amount. So obviously, if you head down into our bunker, you'll be able to see that we have literally got 2 farms. Yeah, that's it. That is literally all the farms that we have built. Just a AFK fish farm and then also a chicken cooker. Like, that's literally it. Also, there's loads of feathers in here. I need to print more Pinecoin. But yeah, why? We just totally haven't built many farms whatsoever, and I have no idea why, to be completely honest. I'm making it sound like it's somebody else's fault. It's completely my fault. So, I think it would be a good idea for the rest of this episode if we actually built ourselves a farm. The real question is, what farm are we going to build? Well, at first I thought we could do a slime farm. However, we need to wait for the next update, because right now, slimes actually don't attack snow golems. Now, of course, we could make a farm that uses... What? Why did he do that? I don't know. Anyway, of course, we could make a farm that uses iron golems. However, I don't really have that much iron to just throw away at a slime farm. So, yeah, I think we are going to wait for the next update when slimes attack snow golems, because that has actually been fixed in the latest beta. Well, I guess technically it was never broken. They just decided to remove it, but then they added it back in again for whatever reason. So, yeah, I guess that's the thing. So we'll obviously have to wait until we actually do a slime farm, because I don't really want to spend that much iron on a slime farm. So the next best idea is a mob farm. You see, I would really like to have a decent amount of bones, because having bone meal is super useful. We could then obviously make a bone meal sugarcane farm to help us get rockets and villager trading and all of that sort of thing. So I think getting a mob farm is the way to go. Also, we can obviously use that to get rockets. So here is the mob farm that I have started designing. This uses the classic water on sugarcane mechanic, where the mobs will spawn in here and then they'll just float down because of the sugarcane. This is a really cool mechanic. Now, obviously, in this creative world, I've used an absolute ton of tinted glass. I don't think that we are going to use tinted glass in the actual thing, as cool as it would look though. Now, the only bad thing about this farm that I have designed, and it is pretty basic, so I wouldn't be surprised if somebody else has also designed the same thing. I always say that, by the way, on pretty much every farm I ever design. If I've accidentally copied someone, I'm sorry. I'm not doing it on purpose, I swear. The most efficient mob farms will normally have the top spawning platform actually get the surface mob cap, because there are 2 types of mob caps in the game. There is the cave mob cap, and then there is the surface mob cap. Now, the surface actually has a higher mob cap than the caves do, so it's normally a good idea to have your top spawning platform actually getting the surface mob cap. Obviously, the issue is that in 1.18, it must be complete darkness for mobs to spawn. So if we were just to open up a hole like this, for example, I think mobs would only spawn at sort of these edges, which isn't very good. So what we need to figure out is how on earth we are going to make a roof to make this thing dark that still gives us the surface spawns. So I imagine we could just make a roof completely filled with tinted glass, because nothing can spawn on top of it, of course, and then underneath it will stop light from coming through. So if we were to fill this platform with tinted glass, it would be in complete darkness, and that would probably work, but we don't have that much amethyst shards or whatever they are to make this stuff. Even though it's not a massive roof, we don't really have any sort of amethyst farm at all. So yeah, we need to think of another plan. So in older versions of the game, you used to be able to use leaves. However, leaves will put through too much light for this version. Mobs won't spawn underneath it. And that's when I came up with the idea of using water. So in theory, if we were to create a water tank, then that should mean that the area underneath is actually dark enough. I don't know how many layers of water we're going to need, so that's what I'm going to do now, is just a bit of testing to see how many layers of water we actually need. Time to get some /fill commands going. So here we are actually inside the spawning platform, and you can see here that with 3 layers of water, this is far from enough. There's no way that this is actually dark enough inside here, so I guess we're going to have to add a few more layers. So this could go on and on and on and on and on and just, yeah, it could go on and on for a very long time, trying to figure out how much water we actually need to get this thing, you know, to be completely darkness. Or we could just get enough tinted glass to put 1 layer of tinted glass over the roof, and then we should get surface spawns. So what I'm now thinking is that maybe we find ourselves a geode and, well, do a little bit of mining, you know, and harvest it out and that sort of thing, just to get enough tinted glass. So using the power of chunk base, I have located a geode somewhat near our base. So it's actually at 148 minus 3, 1,780, which actually isn't too far away. So I'm going to head there right now, and we're going to see if there is, first of all, a geode, because it only says likely. And then I think we're going to see how many of the actual cluster bud things there are, and how easy they would be to farm. So let's go. Oh, okay, so if there is one, then it's below us. So I guess we should just mine a little bit of a staircase heading downwards. And just like that, it would appear that we have stumbled across an Amethyst Geode. So let's find the opening of this thing, because unless... is this? I don't think this is one of the budding ones. Yeah, nice. Okay, we can see that these things are meant to generate actually with a cave opening, but you can see here that it hasn't generated with a very good cave opening. But yes, we have got a ton of the crystals, and the good thing is because this area has been loaded for so long, I'm going to assume it's been loaded anyway, well, most of them look like they're fully grown. To make the actual tinted glass, I think we need the shards, not the cluster, so I'll mine it with my fortune pick. Okay, so I have pretty much mined out all of the calcite and smooth basalt. If we need to use it for some building, we can see that we have a decent amount of the budding amethyst, I think. I don't really know what counts as a decent amount. And also, as far as I'm aware, we can't actually farm this stuff. There's no real automatic way to farm it. Obviously, we could do like some water streams down here at the bottom just for collection. However, honestly, it's probably easier if we just wait and come down here periodically to mine the amethyst ourselves. I mean, as you can see, we've just got this one, which we can still mine with our Silk Touch pickaxe. There we go. But yeah, we have a decent-ish amount of amethyst shards, and the roof isn't that big. So I imagine that we'll probably be able to build a roof for our mob farm. Maybe after 1 or 2 more trips of coming down here just to get all of the shards and stuff like that. And then we'll also have our own rockets, or at least our own source of rockets. So, first of all, we're going to fly out of here. So, Cozier Zoo did just tell me that I have a late Christmas present. So we're going to see what it is. My chest is here, and it is a Stan lamp. Because his name is also Stan, in case you didn't know. But anyway, that's very cool. I'll put this in my redstone shulker box, I guess. So whilst today we didn't get any farms done, I think that is going to be the end of this episode. We did actually get a decent amount of stuff done. Like, we did do a fair couple of things if you think about it. Like, obviously, we went to the Nether Fortress, and we even got ourselves one singular with a skeleton skull, as well as the speed horses and all of the other stuff. So next episode, I'll probably work on the mob farm, actually start working on it. But before we do that, I'm kind of tempted to build an Amethyst Geode farm. Now, I obviously said earlier that you can't really farm them very well, and that is true. It is kind of hard to properly automate it. However, we can still make the manual farming experience just a little bit easier. So I think that's probably what we'll do just to begin with anyway, and obviously we can use that to then make the roof for our mob farm. We're also going to need a string farm to get all the scaffolding that we need, and a bamboo farm as well. So yeah, we actually have quite a lot of work cut out ahead of us, so I'm very, very excited. We actually finally have a little bit of a plan, because if I'm being completely honest, all of these other episodes I've kind of just winged it. But anyway, so that is going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video coming very, very soon. Feel free to like and subscribe today to join the Alien Empire. Bye!